Today, we're diving into one of the most anticipated IPOs out there, Lenskart. Now, this is a company that has totally shaken up how millions of us buy glasses. But, behind all the buzz of its public offering is a story of a truly wild, almost unbelievable financial turnaround. Okay, let's just jump right in. Just look at these numbers. In fiscal year 2023, Lenskart was in the red by over 637 million rupees. A year later, still losing money. But then, bam, in fiscal year 2025, a complete 180, a profit of nearly 3 billion rupees. That is just an incredible swing in only 12 months. So, that brings us to the big question we're tackling today. How on earth did they do that? What's the secret sauce behind this massive turnaround? And maybe more importantly, can they keep it up as they're asking all of us to invest? Let's break it all down. To really get a handle on that profit, we have to look under the hood. We're going to deconstruct Lenskart's entire business model to see what really makes this thing tick. You see, Lenskart's success is no accident. It's really built on three powerful pillars. First, their full-stack vertical integration. Second, a super smooth omni-channel network. And third, an experience that is just completely driven by tech. Let's see how these all work together. First up, vertical integration. Now, what's so cool about this is the amount of control it gives them. By making nearly 70% of the glasses they sell themselves, Lenskart basically controls the whole process, from design to your doorstep. And that means better quality, lower costs, and they can get new styles out way faster than their competitors. Next, there's their omni-channel network. Lenskart isn't just an online store or a physical store. It's this perfectly blended hybrid. Get this. Almost half their revenue in India comes from people who start their journey on the app or website and then just walk into one of their 2,700 plus stores around the world. It's a totally fluid, modern way to shop. And that whole experience is powered by tech. That's our third pillar. Lenskart uses AI for pretty much everything, from figuring out the best store locations to doing remote eye exams. And this is wild. Customers used their virtual try-on tool over 38 million times last year. That's technology just wiping out one of the biggest hurdles to buying glasses online. So, we've seen the model. It sounds good, right? But is it actually working? Well, the numbers, they tell a pretty clear story. The revenue growth is just wow. From around 38 billion rupees in 2023 to over 66 billion in 2025, that's a compound annual growth rate of over 32%. We're not talking about a slow, steady climb here. This is like hitting the afterburners. And a huge reason for that growth is their physical stores. They've added almost 800 stores in just 2 years. They're expanding like crazy, not just in India, but all over the world. Every single one of those new stores is another piece of their omni-channel strategy. And all this expansion, it's translating directly into more customers and a whole lot more sales. Just in India, they went from selling about 14 million pairs of glasses to almost 23 million in 2 years. At the same time, their customer base jumped from about 6 million to nearly 10 million. That's some serious momentum. Okay, so all of this incredible performance has basically set the stage for their next big play. This IPO isn't just about cashing out. It's about adding fuel to the fire for an even bigger vision. So where's all that IPO money gonna go? Specifically, the 21,500 million rupees from new shares. Well, the plan is pretty clear. They're gonna double down on everything that's been working. That means more stores in India, pouring more money into their tech, boosting their marketing, and having some cash ready for potential acquisitions to grow even faster. And the opportunity here is just massive. In places like India, over 70% of all eyewear is still sold through small, local shops. Lenskart is making a huge bet that will all keep moving towards trusted, tech-savvy brands that give a consistent, reliable experience. They're positioning themselves to be the ones who capture that entire shift. But of course, it's not a risk-free bet. For every amazing growth number, there's a potential problem that investors need to see with, well, their eyes wide open. So let's take a clear-eyed look at the risks. First up, and this is a big one, a major vulnerability in their supply chain. Over 42% of everything they bought last year came from China. So you can imagine any kind of geopolitical tension or trade issue could cause massive headaches, hitting both their costs and their ability to get you your glasses. And it doesn't stop there. The eyewear industry is super competitive.
Plus, they face the tough job of integrating huge acquisitions, like Owndays, and making it all work smoothly. And then there's what they call key person risk. The company really relies on its founder and CEO, Piyush Bansal, and his core team.
And we can't forget where we started. That amazing profit in 2025, it came after years of losing money. Staying profitable while growing this fast is a huge challenge. On top of all that, the company is dealing with some ongoing legal issues, including a pretty serious inquiry by India's Enforcement Directorate, which just adds another layer of financial uncertainty. Which leaves us right here with the final question. Lenskart has a powerful model and a crystal clear vision for the future of eyewear. But with a risky supply chain, tough competition, and some big financial hurdles, will this massive IPO bet actually pay off? That's the billion-dollar question that investors are going to have to answer very soon. Thanks for joining.